Hello and good afternoon. We have been running a little bit later than we are supposed to. Again, webcam issues. Different kind of webcam issues. This time it's the kind where the microphone is being very annoying and can't get rid of an echo. So already running late. So I just started. So there's a lot to do. Just gonna do a quick little sound check for the live view, otherwise we're gonna have to restart the stream. But we should be alright for tonight. In the meantime, I'm gonna do the introduction. We have quite a busy first night. We have a new wrestler that is gonna debut on Velocity. Hold on a sec. Yeah, that we're just gonna have to do. That's very unfortunate. But sorry for the very slow introduction. Yeah, we have a new wrestler that's going to debut in the first match at Velocity. He is freshly traded off Raw for Rob Van Dam, and it's going to be Carlito. Our main event is going to be Randy Orton defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Rey Mysterio, as Randy Orton is going to be quite busy defending his title. He's going to defend it against the winner of Batista vs. Shawn Michaels, which is the match that's going to happen right before that. So yeah, let's not waste any more time, because enough time has been wasted. Let's get to it. I should probably crash confirm match card. Like I said, been very busy trying to sort this out, and I'm very annoyed that it didn't really play out as planned. But hey, show must go on. Carlito taking on Gregory Helms in our opening match. Also, do want to give a shout out to Darkspace5050, who subscribed 40 minutes before he went live. So Carlito in his first match for Smackdown, taking on Gregory Helms. Carlito has been a little bit hit and miss over on Raw.
If his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too rapt to realize that
Carlito was, of course, traded for Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam was kind of struggling to pick up victories, so maybe the change of pace would be good for him.
Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe
Carlito in the meantime facing a light opponent, and crucially Gregory Helms. Gregory Helms himself is trying to pick up some momentum as well, but he's struggling against Carlito.
I don't think you mean this is going to be cool, Cole.
modified swinging neck breaker. There's the cover.
Carlito going for the cover. Quite early in the matchup, only getting a 2 count.
Down for a 3 count.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole.
Go for the surfboard stretch. Obviously the rope break. Carlito forced to release the hold.
If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that
Quick
they
with
ain't
elbow
got
drop.
much left.
Carlito quite dominant so far in this matchup.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this
Fans are
good.
shouting Carlito.
Because I guess that just makes sense.
Very much behind
What's he doing now?
the new member of the Smackdown locker room.
Modified swing neck breaker. Very, very cool.
And Carlito grabbing up his first victory since moving on to Smackdown.
What a match! And I don't think that pinfall left any doubt in anyone's mind.
Alright, next up is just going to be a Cruiserweight showcase. That's the best way to describe it. Kid Kash taking on Vito, taking on the current Cruiserweight champion, Chavo Guerrero. This match will, of course, be non-title. Good chance for Chavo to learn more about two of the men in the Cruiserweight division, in Kid Kash and Vito, without the risk of losing his title in the process.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not.
Kid Kash starting off strong,
That was it. End of story.
showing quite his
I think you're
brawler
developing a
style.
selective memory in your old age, partner.
Looks like he's going for the brain buster.
He calls it the dead level, and it's one of the most devastating finishers in the business.
Very early on brain buster by Kid Kash on Chavo. Vito able to break the pin.
Taz, this Vito is a genuine monster, and he's as ruthless as he is ugly.
He's got. He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
Kid Kash continues to go strong in this matchup.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical.
Quick
But I
drop
don't
kick
think
to
anyone
Chavo,
was
stunning
prepared
him,
for this.
picking him up for the backbreaker.
Surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. I think this might be the
Kid
dead
Kash
level.
going for yet another
is.
brainbuster.
That's a modified
This time on
brainbuster
Vito.
right there. And that'll do a number on your opponent, I'm telling you.
Going for the cover. Chavo's just standing there, taking out both Kid Kash in the middle of the pin as well as the referee.
Even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse. What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw
Kid Kash
his
with a
opponent out of the ring.
fury of offense.
Wrong in doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, I think it's time for dead level. Here it comes.
Kid Kash going for yet another brainbuster to Vito and wins with the knockout. Very strong showing by Kid Kash here tonight. That could possibly mean that he's going to be the future contender for Chavo's Cruiserweight title.
God, I'll tell you, I wasn't expecting them to be gentle with each other, but the clubs definitely came off.
Here's your winner.
Knockout victory, always a show of absolute dominance, as those were the only two Velocity matches we had. Next up, we're going to go over to Booker T versus Big Show in the first match of our regular Smackdown show. Both Big Show and Kane in singles action here tonight. As our current tag champions, we are having a contenders match for the tag titles between Jonny, Nitro, and Mercury, and former rivals to Kane and Big Show, the MexiCools. Of course, Psicosis and Super Crazy. So hopefully for Big Show and Kane's sake, they will be able to gain some momentum in their respective matches. But for now, we see Booker T starting off significantly faster than Big Show. Want to use the speed advantage. As you can see, if Big Show can lay his hands on you, quick to drop down to the floor, just like T just did, now trying to fight back once more. Booker T still just punching and striking away at Big Show. Trying to remain a little bit of distance. And a reversal of the Big Show. It's always a scary sight seeing a giant like the Big Show towering over you. Go for a single leg Boston grab. However, one foot underneath the rope, and Big Show using 4 of the 5 counts to inflict as much possible damage to Booker T's lower back. Booker T now with a drop kick into the corner, bringing Big Show back to the floor.
You might as well tell Booker to stop breathing, Taz. He was born to entertain a crowd, and I don't think we've ever seen anyone do it better. Yeah, well, you know what? Your fans like to see you.
Huge scoop slam by Booker T, planting the Big Show down on the floor. Very, very impressive show of strength.
They sure are, and you know that
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be
Twisting
surprised
the
if he
leg.
got his opponent to tap out right here. Look out! He's
Booker now going for the scissors kick, plants Big Show down.
this superstar is all fired
Booker now
up.
going for the
He's
cover.
going
Is this going to be enough to put the Giant away? And the
They don't
Giant
get much closer than that.
able to kick out. Booker's gonna have to bring a lot more to the table to keep someone like Big Show down.
We knew it was going to be physical, but I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both call hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea
Lap
of
drop
what to
by
expect,
Booker.
but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the
Booker
fans
now
and build
targeting
some
the
momentum
head
at the same
of
time.
Big
You
Show.
really gotta watch out for your opponent when they
With a
get
variety of
like this.
offense, now the surfboard stretch.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole. There's the reversal, Cole.
Reversal by Big Show. Big Show desperately needed the reversal.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you can cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity
Big Show again, just
superstars can.
nothing fancy, just shoves Booker to the other side of the ring.
Like a guy who's never been in there,
Pure
Cole.
strength.
Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena.
You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Booker continues to strike away at Big Show. And Big Show is just taking the punishment, not seeming two-faced about it all.
You just don't see action like this
Again,
every day.
repeated chops to the chest of Big Show.
We've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt. Fulton's got this guy right where he wants him.
And there it is! The scissors
Another
kick!
scissors
There
kick.
is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing.
Goes for the
I
full
disagree.
spinneroonie.
He's wrestled this match his way all along. These fans know what he's got planned.
Picks up Big Show and plants him down at the bookend. Is that combination going to be enough to put Big Show away? And it seems like it is. Booker with the first victory on Smackdown here tonight. Next up is our tag team title contenders match.
Here's your winner, Booker.
Psicosis and Super Crazy up until this point have been able to work together quite well. Came just short in becoming the first tag team champions here on Smackdown since starting this general manager mode adventure. Losing the rivalry against Kane and Big Show. They would love to have another go, as they did got very close to those tag titles. In the meantime, Nitro has been on an absolute tear. Mercury has been struggling. Maybe some of Nitro's success can float over to Jonny Mercury, and together they can finally grab their first titles. Nice tag team combination with Mercury and Nitro. Nitro now going for the slingshot elbow drop.
Just keep playing for the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with him doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, the ref would have DQ'd him, right?
That attack move. Double slam by Nitro. Mercury. Psicosis is taking
Each of these competitors
quite a lot of
looking for the
damage.
slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole.
He wasted no time going for that pin. Is this what I think it is?
Well, if you thought it was a double underhook DDT, you're right, Cole.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Mercury now just planted Super Crazy with the double underhook
Seems to me like
DDT.
Jonny Mercury could use a serious attitude adjustment, and he might just get it here tonight.
I think that's just wishful thinking on your part. Why are you so down on Mercury anyway? What this guy ever do to you? Whatever happened to the part of the broadcaster being objective out here?
Objective? That's pretty funny. Coming from somebody who has been Mercury's biggest fan. I know that Jonny Nitro is an incredibly talented superstar, but it's almost impossible for me to get past that arrogant attitude of his.
Oh, come on, man. That's a pretty up.
Nitro hitting that spinning leg drop to knock Psicosis out. That was quite a one-sided battle, but to be fair, if you are about to face Big Show and Kane for the tag titles, you need to show off all of your strength, and that's what Nitro Mercury did here tonight. They are your new #1 contenders.
Here are your winners,
Who the dominant superstar was.
Johnny Nitro
I'll tell you what, I hope these guys
and Joey Mercury.
Now we are going to see the other half of the tag team champions in action, taking on his own brother. Kane facing Undertaker. Coming up next.
He slipped out of that one.
Instant reversals by both men. Of course, the history between these two is tremendous, and you can see it in the early goings of this match, how well they know each other.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announcement.
Undertaker first to lay down after a shoulder attack by Kane.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers. Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Kane with a quick little taunt, instantly gonna regret that.
And that's what wins matches.
Undertaker with a leg hook to Kane, trying to end this match early. Kane, however, able to escape the hold.
Inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Both men working quite methodical at this point. Not as much as the brawl fest as you might expect. However, that seems to be changing right now.
Successfully executes their finishing move
Big punch by Undertaker strikes Kane down, but Kane quick to rise back up to his feet. Massive uppercut plants the Undertaker, and the Undertaker with his old-fashioned kick up.
Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd
Taker
is
going
alive.
old school.
This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly
Big
what
glove
I'm
to the
seeing.
head of Kane with the old school. Kane, very uncharacteristic, going for a roll-up. Almost lost for words here. And follows up with another massive uppercut.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes
More
it so
reversals
exciting. Look at that.
by
That's the way
Taker.
to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
And a very sudden reversal by Kane.
Get fired up like this. Uh-oh.
Kane now going for the choke slam.
What a choke slam all the way from hell.
Undertaker planted down, Kane now going for the cover, but this is going to be enough to put the dead man away.
Wow, they don't get much closer than that.
Undertaker not willing to go down that easy.
Man, I'm telling you,
For
from
his
my
old
in-ring
brother
experience,
and
trust
foe.
me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience.
Big uppercut now by Undertaker, striking Kane down.
I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in that, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now.
Kane now lifting Undertaker up. Big fallout powerbomb, going for the cover into the rope break, and Undertaker stays alive.
No surprise there, Cole.
Taking out with the Irish whip.
Fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Taker going for a super choke slam off the top rope. Kane down in the middle of the ring. Taker with massive amounts of momentum in this matchup now. But there, one reversal, and the tides are changing once more. Very back and forth this match. Taker taking out, going for the tombstone.
How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years?
Massive tombstone, going for the cover, but Kane's foot underneath the bottom rope means a rope break. And the match will continue.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my number one choice for a podcast partner.
And a huge jumping clothesline by Undertaker to plant Kane down. Undertaker very explosive in this match all around. Now a reversal. And it seems like Kane was going to get the upper hand halfway through this match, but now Undertaker is in full control.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him.
Kane with yet another powerbomb.
Energy right now.
Now lifts up Taker, going for a second chokeslam. Taker with the reversal, big punch.
I know we got his brother, the Undertaker, on Smackdown, but how great would it be?
That probably would have been the end for Undertaker after that chokeslam, but the reversal kept him alive.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
Oh man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
Oh, come on, quit showing off.
Kane going for yet another powerbomb.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match.
Undertaker seems nearly down and out, and Kane going for the chokeslam again. It was successful once, and he's successful again. Now going for the cover. Is this going to be enough to put the Undertaker away? And it is. Kane, on this occasion, better than the Undertaker. But what a back and forth match this was. And that means we're going to go on to another slugfest. Another match between two big men who are gonna battle it out. One of them is the current United States champion.
Here's your winner,
The other, Triple H. Triple H versus Bobby Lashley coming up next. I do want to stress that the title is not on the line. Have to do a little recheck. Alright, Triple H, Bobby Lashley. Two former bodybuilders, two amazing wrestlers in their own right. One of them is the United States champion, which of course is Bobby Lashley. Lashley is suffering from a minor injury, but Lashley has all the momentum in the world.
You might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to
Close on the Lashley. Didn't seem too phased after that headlock of Triple H. Lashley now with a headlock of his own.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone.
Look at that. That's going to go
And a running neck breaker by Lashley.
momentum at the same time.
You really gotta watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. He slipped out of that one.
Probably Lashley's toughest opponent so far. And he has defeated very, very tough guys. Very incredible odds as well. Huge belly to back suplex.
You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep
Triple H
these
with the
superstars
reversal.
on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than
And a
others.
very nice back suplex by Bobby Lashley.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, one mistake I wouldn't see that fire go out pronto.
What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the...
Check this out. Wow.
Lashley now going for the Dominator. Lands Triple H down. And now to finish the ultimate combination. Lashley setting up for the spear.
Instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should...
Is Triple H going to be able to kick out? Not even Triple H is able to withstand this combination of power that Lashley has used to put so many people away, and Lashley coming out with yet another victory. It seems like Lashley is not going to get off that #1 spot in Power 25 for quite some time. And that's our US champion, people. Next up, we're going to see Batista take on Shawn Michaels in a #1 contenders match. Batista still, wouldn't really say desperate, but very eager to regain his World Heavyweight Championship after losing it to Randy Orton in that fatal 4-way match. Shawn Michaels has had a shot at the belt as well, failed, but so far they are the two most over people on the brand. They are the two most successful wrestlers on the brand as of this point, so both of them are fighting for yet another opportunity against Randy Orton. Batista instantly showing off his strength. Michaels with a reversal.
That should have been a disqualification right there.
Repeated punches to the head of Batista by Shawn Michaels, and Batista's down on the floor. Michaels in control.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience,
Reversal by Batista.
this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity.
And now trying to stretch the shoulder of the Heartbreak Kid as well as Batista possibly can, hitting a very
Trust me, when it comes, instead of showboating
short
to the
spear.
fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this
Running
match.
power slam by Batista.
You're looking at a
Looking
superstar
very,
with
very
Vito.
impressive
Looks like
right
he's
now.
taking his opponent
Batista
for a
setting up
ride.
for the Batista bomb.
Use Batista bomb.
And Batista with a very quick KO victory.
What a battle! And there's no doubt in it.
Now it's time for a main event. World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as Randy Orton defends his belt against Rey Mysterio. Now, of course, we did just see Batista become the #1 contender. However, who is Batista going to face? Is he going to have his rematch against Randy Orton, which he's been dying for? Or is he going to face a new champion in Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio, funnily enough, is the guy that Batista defeated to become the first World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown.
Realize that you're in trouble. You might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet.
Whoever Batista is facing tonight, there is going to be history. And Randy Orton starting off quite strong. Massive gut buster to Rey Mysterio. That's going to knock the wind right out of him.
One match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone who actually knows what they're talking about.
Maybe look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum.
A little bit of an overjump by Randy Orton on that splash.
Fired up like this.
Here it is, Taz. He's
Running
building
neck
up
breaker
ahead of
set.
steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. This is
Massive dropkick connects. So Randy Orton is now taunting away.
I disagree, Taz.
And a down and hurt Rey Mysterio.
Huge psychological boost.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Cash. I don't think anything could be more
Listen
obvious.
with the crossbody.
Like a guy who's never, and he's going for it, and he got it.
Big RKO by Randy Orton.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
And Orton with a very quick and one-sided title defense. Alright, that was our first match for tonight. Our first match card.
What a match! And I don't think that pinfall left any doubt in anyone's mind.
Went pretty fast, so if we can go through everything quite quickly. I do want to say as well, the promos, we of course have 2 promo slots on every card. I've used those promo slots to turn Jonny, Nitro and Joey Mercury face. Needed one for each. Not gonna make a lot of money off this show, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, we had a pay-per-view, of course. We had a Raw pay-per-view. Forgot about that. Alright, Vengeance ending up being an exciting night in sports entertainment. 3.5 stars. Edge won the main event. Alright. Cena still the WWE champion. On Smackdown news, that was a bit of a shame. I did renew Rob Van Dam's contract, but we shouldn't have done that. Bobby Lashley is a legend in the making with 10 victories in a row. Yeah, he's been doing really well. And a sleeper match for Kurt Angle. How is Kurt Angle ever in a sleeper match? That's beyond me. But hey, that's what the news said. Any emails? Time to interfere with the other show? Maybe. Full recovery for Lashley. That's great. Now, let's see what's Going on further. Yeah, we did not make profit of this show. That's not a bad thing. Batista won a title shot. Lashley wants a new contract, which I don't blame him, because he has been getting more over. Ray wants to win a match. Take wants a title shot. Can't really justify giving Taker a title shot as he just lost his match against Kane. How long till the pay-per-view? It's 4 weeks. I don't think Batista wants to wait 4 weeks. Let's see what the ratings are for this. 2 stars for the Velocity match. Fatal 4-way. Rob Van Dam continuing his losing streak. Even on Raw, Lita defeated Melina. Kurt Angle defeated Ric Flair in an Iron Man match. Alright, interesting. Cena defeated Edge for the WWE title, but Foley and Edge defeated JBL and Paul Burchill for the tag titles in a... Okay, I want to alternate attack because I already talked. Paul Burchill and JBL with the current popularities do not get 4-star ratings. Even in that one style they shouldn't. Hey, that's the CPU for you. That's the AI. Oh, Rob Van Dam actually won a match before losing one. That's interesting. Lita won the Women's Champion, I think. Foley and Edge won the tag titles before defending them. Okay. Yeah, I was afraid this one was gonna get a little bit of a lower rating. Psicosis and Crazy are quite low. Mercury is as well. 3.5 star matches. Very happy with that. Alright. Fan support. We're still ahead of Raw, so that's good. Financials, we've lost quite a bit. About 25. Lashley and Orton still rule. Batista dropping to 5th because Foley won the titles. Batista won his match, but Foley's match was just a little bit more impressive. Michaels and Triple H gaining rankings. Sorry if the screen is getting wobbly. I need to move my leg before it falls asleep. Angle is dropping. Edge and Lita are gaining. Ray's still on 10. I expect him to be lower. Nitro is still climbing, which is a good thing. Carlito coming in at 23. Alright. Let's see what Smackdown's like. Our top 5 remains the same. Booker coming up to number 6. Nitro up to 7. Alright. It's not looking too bad overall. Alright. I think for the sake of Batista complaining, we're just gonna give him the title match. I know I should probably save it for a bigger occasion. Here we go. Randy Orton, Batista, World Heavyweight title match. Perhaps we could go for something a little bit more fancy. Should we make it a steel cage? We can make it a steel cage. I'm gonna make it a steel cage, because why not? Let's be special ones. Okay. Who won in the victory again? That was Ray. Shawn Michaels is now on a 2 losing streak. Trips is on a 1 losing streak. So we're gonna do Ray versus Triple H. Over here, we're gonna do Bobby Lashley against Shawn Michaels. Undertaker to take on Booker. Which, yeah, is not the first time, but that's just the way everything rolls. We're gonna do Jonny Nitro versus Big Show, 67, Kane is 68. Kinda want to protect Kane. Have Kane take on Joey Mercury. Why not? Probably should have given this slot to either Chavo or Carlito, but it's what it is. It's no big deal. So, Carlito taking on Chavo. And I think that means we only have 4 people left. No, we have 5 people left. Okay. It's title night, why not? Kash is gonna get a allowed? It's not allowed on Velocity. Okay. Well, then we're not gonna have a title match on Velocity, that's cool. I'm gonna make this a tag team match between Super Crazy and Psicosis. Of course, they are a tag team. Taking on Vito and Gregory Helms. Now we're just gonna turn this into a triple threat, add Kash. Just for funs. Let's do this. So, want Super Crazy and Psicosis to win a match, because it's been a while for them, so we're gonna do this one. There are a couple of simulating matches where the results don't really matter that much to our future plans, so let's get the show started. Super Crazy starting for the MexiCools, Vito starting in his corner, Gregory Helms his partner tonight. Big crossbody straight out of the gate for Super Crazy.
The smartest thing Gregory Helms ever did was getting rid of that stupid, goofy superhero costume he used to wear.
Huge dropkick by Super Crazy. Now, of course, this is a cruiserweight tag team match. However, we're dealing with 2 completely different teams. We got technical savages with strong, brawling styles in the likes of Vito and Helms. And we have proper Mexican high flyers in Super Crazy and Psicosis. So that's the battle we have tonight. Crazy able to escape the hold. Did quite some damage though. Gregory Helms now attacking Crazy.
This is one heck of a match so far.
All 4 men now in the ring, fighting out.
shut your yap for a few seconds. But I can enjoy it in peace.
Will excuse me.
Reversal by Vito.
Oh man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And you know that's going.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much.
Almost looks like
That's
a
exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Let's all agree to pretend like that kick actually hit. It was an amazing tag team move. Vito going for the tag. I know it's super crazy. Versus Gregory Helms.
You know, Taz, I wish Gregory Helms had stayed on Raw. He was a fan favorite, and he didn't have the chip on his shoulder that he's got these days.
Yeah, but he was also dressed up like some kind of goofy, crazy superhero.
He's going for the
Roll up is super crazy. Helms able to kick out with Vito's assistance.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
Tag team action by the MexiCools.
But I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure.
Here it is, Taz. He's building
Roll
up
over
action.
DDT.
He's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, on the mat, shoulders down.
It's very smooth and clean execution by Psicosis.
These superstars have been going on all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE
Downward stretch by Psicosis.
His opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got
Vito breaking the submission.
tap out.
I hope this referee is paying very close attention here tonight because Vito will do whatever it takes to win this match.
Yeah, you say that like it's a bad thing.
Psicosis getting rid of Vito. Also getting rid of Gregory Helms. And in the process, also the referee. Probably not what he was going for.
Come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a pop.
Very well executed super kick by Psicosis.
Oh, jeez,
Now hitting the leg drop on Gregory Helms. Going for the cover. Vito successfully breaking the pin.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Oh, come on. You just can't keep going. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they
Vito
came to
setting
see.
Gregory Helms
Hey,
up
Cole, you
for
know
an
what?
attack.
Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be
Psicosis
close,
missing
bad boy,
with
right
the
down
drop
middle.
kick.
Man,
Now connects with the drop kick.
this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz. And he's feeding off that energy right now. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not gonna
Another
hear me say
abdominal
this much,
stretch
Cole,
by
but I guess the
Psicosis.
submission hold, I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz.
Beautiful moonsault by Psicosis. Gregory Helms is flat out down. Psicosis with the leg
Look
drop.
at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like that.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. This superstar is all
Second
fired
leg
up.
drop
And
connects.
so is this capacity crowd.
Psicosis now going for the cover, and Vito still alive to break up the pin.
I think Gregory Helms lost a lot of fans when he decided not to perform as the Hurricane any longer, and I can't blame them.
2 words, cruiserweight title. That's what Helms is all about, and that's what he wore around his waist right after he decided to shape up and get serious.
I think Helms has been so
Vito down on the floor, now going for another cover.
Is that it?
And Helms
No,
able to
only
kick
a 2
out.
count.
Hey, listen, I know you're not a big fan of Vito, but I am. I like this dude's smash mouth style.
You're right, I'm not a big fan, Taz. It's one thing to try and win a match, but I think Vito goes into matches looking to end careers.
Well, you end the guy's career, and you don't have to worry about beating him again later. Maybe Vito's onto something. These superstars give everything they got when they're in a
Big
match
leg
like
submission by
this.
Psicosis right now.
People don't realize what they sacrificed behind it.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole. There's the reversal, Cole.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case,
And it looks like he's bleeding. This is not going to help his chances.
well, that depends, Cole. I mean, some guys, they go a little
Psicosis
nuts at the side of their own
missing
foot, and they become
the
unstoppable.
leg
Well,
drop.
that doesn't seem like a good
Psicosis
strategy
now
to
going for
me.
yet
I
another
think
cover
we're
after
having a First
Gregory Helms
Amendment in action here tonight.
started bleeding.
Great thing
And
to
this
hear,
time
Cole.
Vito with the slightly injured body was unable to break the pin attempt. MexiCool is finally picking up the victory after a very tenacious
What a match!
Vito and Gregory Helms combination.
Any doubt in anyone's mind who the
Here are your winners,
Who's going to build momentum out of this? It's our Cruiserweight champion picking up a victory on Chavo. This one, I honestly don't really care who wins because Mercury can use it. Kane, I'm quite fond of, so if he wins, I'm cool with that. Mercury wins. That's amazing. Let's see what this does. Big Show wins. Okay. That's kind of the reverse of what I would have done if I would have played the match, but still both members of each team won a match, so that's good. Gonna simulate this one as well. We're gonna go through them quite quickly because I want to get another show done. So it's only 2 shows next week. We can start the week after with the pay-per-view. So, Rey Mysterio was desperate for a win. Let's give it to him. Rey Mysterio taking on Triple H in our next match.
Hershey, Pennsylvania has gone absolutely crazy for Smackdown action. Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside.
Oh, I love coming to Hershey because I get the world's biggest sugar rushes eating tons of chocolate. Speaking of sugar rushes, I think that's what this crowd here does. They're all fired up. They're nuts.
Rey
for the sugar
Mysterio
rush.
trying to
That's
charge
because they know
at
that
Triple
we're about to
H
see the
using his
greatest
speed
superstars in
advantage, but
sports
Triple H started
entertainment
off with a very
Who
well
can blame them
placed
for being
reversal.
excited?
Rey now trying to strike away at the Hunter.
And this Rey Mysterio has got tons of flash, no doubt about it. An amazing athlete, Cole. A lot of people think he's real exciting to watch, and I agree with them. But he just doesn't have the pure side. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a
Beautiful
wrestling
bulldog
match.
for Rey Mysterio. As of course Rey is facing a very big weight disadvantage here against Triple H. But he seems to be doing quite alright.
Oh, jeez, look at this.
Beautiful Hurricanrana off that top rope into the cover, getting a 2 count.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
That was a textbook reversal.
Nice reversal.
Rey Mysterio seemingly trying to go for a sidewalk slam.
Between them is just too
Not
much.
really working out for him very well.
Watching these, here it is, Taz.
Small man.
He's building up a head of steam. and he's
Small
about
head
to
lock.
let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much. He's going for
Another
the
beautiful
pinfall.
run.
Listen to that chant.
Rey into the cover again. Again only 2 counts. Triple H will kick out.
That reversal might stop his opponent's And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. One mistake.
Arm drag planting Triple H down on the floor. Ray now going for the surfboard stretch.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. Triple H is the man, Cole. I've been in the ring with this dude, and I'm not ashamed to say he took me to limits, and he got the victory. I've got a lot of respect for anyone who can pull that one off.
Wait a second. You're telling me that your entire opinion of the man is based on the fact that he beat you in a match years ago?
Yep, that's my opinion.
But what about the cheating, the lying, the brutal and illegal assault? He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing for the crowd.
Big spear followed up with punches by Triple H. It seems what Triple H has done, being on the defensive against a much faster Ray.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at
Ray
the same
building
time.
some momentum.
You really gotta watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. He's got these fans on
Ray now setting up for the 619. Triple H trapped in the ropes. Getting launched back with the Tiger Feint kick to finish off this 619.
all the WWE superstars.
Ray hits the Hurricanrana off the springboard. And only a 2 count for Ray.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes
Collar
it
now
so
with tie
exciting.
up.
We've seen this before. He'll do
Now obviously
whatever
the
it
bigger,
takes to win
stronger
and take
Triple H
every advantage he
gains
can.
the advantage
Hey,
of
that's not
that.
gonna make you popular, but you gotta do whatever it takes to win.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
Wrestling Rey Mysterio to the ground and then just punch away at his head. Very offensive but very effective. Huge knee drop by Triple H. Triple H trying to target the head.
Another way to defy the laws of physics.
You know, Cole, people say that Rey
Soften up the
Mysterio
skull.
is just too small or not, big
So the
enough
pedigree
to
will
compete
come
and
out
be
extra
successful in this business.
defensive. Speaking of the pedigree, Triple H now going for it.
Don't get much bigger than that.
Pedigree to Rey Mysterio.
He's going for the pin. This could
Now going for the cover. Is Ray going to be able to kick out? Ray, unfortunately, down for the pin. Tried his best, but in the end, the stronger Triple H successful in tonight's matchup.
That was a decisive victory for him. The future's looking bright for that man right there.
Here's your winner,
Whenever you continue a opponent-
Triple H.
Next up, Bobby Lashley versus Shawn Michaels. Of course, as the news report said, Lashley is on a 10-match winning streak. The current United States champion has been fighting through an injury. He's now fully cleared. He's 100% healed. And he's going to take on the showstopper, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, in singles action here tonight. And of course, later on, we still have a steel cage main event world title as Randy Orton defends against Batista.
Hershey, Pennsylvania has gone absolutely crazy for Smackdown action. Michael Cole, here with
Lashley starting off strong,
Oh, I love coming to Hershey.
instantly
It's like
hitting
the world's biggest sugar
a
rush.
back suplex and going for the cover. Very cocky of Lashley.
Proud of you, Doug. You're all fired up.
Obviously, Michaels able to kick out.
That's because they know that they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment, Taz. Who can blame them for being excited? Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really gotta watch out for your
Lashley
opponent when
instantly
they get
showing off
fired
his
up.
strength. Now punching away the head of Michaels. Michaels trying to defend, but to no success.
Man, even if you
Now
end
the
up
hat
winning
crank
a
by
match like
Lashley.
this, you're gonna be feeling it for the next week.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
And there's the reversal.
Michaels with the reversal. Lashley with a very, very strong start
Man,
in this
The
matchup.
adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be
Lashley
calm,
wrestling
right
Michaels to the
middle.
ground.
Man,
Running STO.
Well, in this guy's head.
there's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out.
He's setting up his opponent for the
Lashley
kill.
going for the combination. The Dominator connects. And now Lashley setting up for the spear.
And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing for the
Spear
crowd.
connects. Michaels is down. Now going for the cover. It's going to be another success story for Bobby Lashley. And it is.
You sure can. They see everything.
Lashley with another very strong show in here tonight. The United States title was not on the line, but did it matter? Absolutely did not. Lashley with just strong win after strong win. Defeated Triple H last week, Shawn Michaels this week. What's the future gonna hold for Bobby Lashley? Next up, Steel Cage match. Randy Orton defending the World Heavyweight Champion against the man he took it from, Batista. Now, of course, Randy Orton won the World Heavyweight Champion by knocking out Shawn Michaels in that fatal four-way between, of course, the two men, Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Batista lost the belt. First loss since starting general manager
Hershey,
mode.
Pennsylvania's gone absolutely
And
crazy
Batista
for Smackdown
finally
action.
with a
Michael
shot
Cole,
to
here with Taz at ringside.
regain the
Well, I
belt.
love coming to Hershey because I get the world's biggest sugar rush just eating tons of chocolate. Speaking of sugar rushes, I think that's what this crowd here does. They're all fired up. They're nuts from the sugar rush.
That's because they know that they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment, Taz.
Batista starting off strong here. Nice headlock. Trying to soften up Orton very early on in the match.
Dig deep and find a way to break it, or you gotta just flat out tap out.
Batista now using the cage to his advantage.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner. Great
Orton now with the
reversal.
reversal, and that was quite needed as well.
Look at that.
And a running STO
Fans
connects.
and build some momentum at the
Batista
same
very,
time.
very determined to regain that World Heavyweight title that he never really truly lost. He was not involved in the decision.
There's not a superstar in the locker room.
This capacity crowd
Batista now
is
going
on
for the
its
Batista
feet.
bomb.
What's coming?
Here it comes. Batista bomb. That'll break
And
it.
Batista wins with knockout. Knockout within minutes, and Batista is once again your World Heavyweight Champion.
Holy great match, Cole. Talk about a rocket buster.
You're not kidding, Taz.
Here's your
Superstars
winner,
beat the hell out of each other until one
Batista.
Man, I'll tell you, these great
Batista now in this general manager mode adventure, two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations to Batista, back at the top of the food chain here on Smackdown. But so many challengers lay wait. Alright, we just regained 100,000 of the 250,000 fans we lost after the pay-per-view. Alright, Kurt Angle is once again WWE Champion. Lena's contract to expire in 1 week. Booker T is getting angry. Wow, that's okay. Paul Burchill on the 5th loss. In case you missed it, great show. Bobby Lashley was able to pull out a victory. It was a good match. Definitely was a good match. Alright, let's take a look at the ratings before we move on to night number 3. Batista up to 96 now, Orton 87. Alright, Booker T's upset. He's a month overdue a title shot and he deserves one. I guess you can lose to Lashley. Sorry, Ray, I tried. I did. I really did. Ooh, he has been doing terrible. Wow. Helms, Michaels, both won a victory. Okay, let's get over 1 million. Nice. That gives us some leeway to renew some contracts. We're gonna give Bobby Lashley an extra 5 weeks. And shouldn't do that. It's gonna be very expensive. Raw results, let's see. Lita versus Mickie James. It's always a women's match on Heat, and only one. Ali defeated Masters. EBL defeated Boogeyman. Melina and Van Dam. See Van Dam is doing so much better on Raw. Defeated Virtue and Finlay. Trish Stratus was not able to defeat 3 guys in a handicap match. Edge in a Fatal 4-Way and Kurt Angle defeated Cena for the WWE title. Our results. 1.5 and 2. Alright. 2 stars for Mercury vs. Kane. Expected that. 2.5, 2.5. 3 stars for Triple H vs. Ray. 3.5 for Lashley vs. Michaels. 4.5 stars for Orton and Batista. Alright. Power 25. Batista moving all the way up to number 2. Lashley still on 1. Okay. I think I know something. And emails. A title shot. He demands one as well. Wow. So I'm gonna do something a little bit experimental. Bobby Lashley is gonna defend against Booker T. There we go. Then we have Batista, Michaels, Orton, Triple H, Ray, for the other 5 matches. Or you contend for one of the title matches as well, didn't you? Oh well. Sorry. Can make the title match. I actually forgot to add something after the last show, which is I'm gonna call Bell of the Titans, Big Show, Kane, Nitro, Mercury. Go to the Great American Bash. That'll do. Why not? Let's just get rid of all the begging for title matches. So we're gonna do this. Shawn Michaels versus Randy Orton. Mysterio taking on Carlito. Jonny Nitro to take on Kane. And we'll have a Triple H versus Big Show over here. Let's see, we have 2 singles matches in the triple threat. Do a fatal 4-way in the triple threat. Helms does want to have a victory. Gregory Helms versus Vito, because they're annoyed that they lost their matches. Who else do we got? Kash versus Super Crazy. And a triple threat between Chavo, Psicosis, and Joey Mercury, Joey Mercury. There we go. That's everyone. We kinda need some good cash influx, so advertisement, and we are gonna do pay-per-view live. Confirm. Alright, I need Kash to win because I want to keep him strong. I want to build him up. First match against Chavo. That's going to be a pay-per-view match for a Cruiserweight title. Should be a fun one as well. I will promise, by the way, that for the next stream I will have my audio issues fixed. It's just that the webcam issues came to me 10 minutes before time, and after that everything was screwed up. I do love the new webcam. It's just very annoying that the camera won't be turned off. But that's a problem for me.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match
Problem
if
we're
you
gonna
got the
fix.
gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won
This is the
and
drop kick,
lost simply
reversal
because one superstar was able to
by
outlast
Super
their
Crazy.
opponent.
These
Crazy with a
WWE
very
fans just
strong
can't
start
get
here
enough
against
of
Kid
these
Kash.
superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining fans.
If Kash cannot win a simple singles match here on Velocity, how big are his chances going to be on him defeating Chavo for the Cruiserweight Championship? Reversal by Kid Kash into a back suplex, and it seems like Kid Kash is finally going to turn this match around, stomping away Super Crazy.
Trust me, you can cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything can be more obvious. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
What a cowardly move. I think someone's been taking
Kid Kash climb into the top
Oh,
rope.
come on, quit showing me.
Beautiful moonsault connecting to Super Crazy.
Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't
Only a
free.
2 count.
Wow, great reversal.
You saw that one coming.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got
A
to
little bit of back and
sacrifice
forth
just about
between the
everything
two.
for your career. It has to be is important to you.
Get Kash not going strong. Reverse but crazy at a very critical moment.
This is not a job. This is a lifestyle. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you know, instead of showboat to the fans,
Snapmare into the ropes, nice dropkick to Super Crazy, building up the speed. And a reversal by Big Kash.
I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean,
another reversal of Super Crazy.
Here it comes.
It certainly is.
Get Kash finally going for that brainbuster, and that's a knockout for Super Crazy. Definitely was trying his best to fight back, but in the end, Get Kash, the better man here tonight.
What a match! These superstars.
Next up we have Gregory Helms taking on Vito. Last week, Helms and Vito were defeated by the MexiCools. Now they face each other, as they can't really seem to agree on whose fault it was they lost, instead of accepting that it is, of course, team action and a tag team match. These egos are not going very well together, so now Vito taking on Gregory Helms in this match here on Velocity. Helms striking away at Vito.
It's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you.
You know, instead of showboat to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can beat
Helms with a variety of offense towards Vito throughout this match.
There's not a superstar in the locker
From submissions, to strikes, to kicks,
This is just about the last
Helms
goal
going
we'll find this
all out against
I can
Vito here.
imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here. I think Gregory Helms lost a lot of fans when he decided not to perform as a hurricane any longer. And I can't blame them.
2 words, cruiserweight title. That's what Helms is all about, and that's what... Watch your head!
Too late. He connected with the Shining Wizard.
Little weird shining wizard to Vito in the corner.
Hey, listen, I know you're not a big fan of Vito, but
He's measuring his
And
opponent.
another shining wizard by Gregory Helms. Second shining wizard in this match already, now going for the cover. But Vito able to kick out. It seems like the first one did not have the right impact. And it seems like Helms did not have enough momentum on the
And
second.
if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
that ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends well.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked in the Taz mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a select...
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
And there's the counter, Cole.
Counter by Vito.
I think it's a shame the way Gregory Helms threw away all of his fans. Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam.
Big sleeper slam by Vito.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Feel like a real jerk once. Now that's the way you do it.
Gregory Helms going the finish to this match, going Vito to get back up on his feet. Helms missing with the Shining Wizard.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him.
Does connect.
And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to
neck breaker, followed up by 2 leg drops. Vito would get another reversal.
He slipped out of that one.
Vito now going for the single leg Boston grab. Rope break.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
And Vito using all the 4 seconds he got.
Down front and center. He couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine.
Oh, come on.
What a sleeper slam by Vito. Vito definitely making his comeback at this point.
Before Taz, he's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Backdrop by Gregory Helms.
Genuine monster, and he's as ruthless as he is ugly.
He's got hold. Keep the voice down.
Repeated knee strikes to the head and shoulders of Vito.
Vito would beat me up just because I said something unflattering.
Vito now the reversal.
That's what Vito's all about. And if you keep calling me Shirley, you're gonna get yours, girl.
And another Shining Wizard, this time quite some momentum behind it. Is this the one that's going to knock Vito out for the 3 count? And it's not. Vito with yet another kick out after 2. Helms now arguing with the referee, getting very annoyed. Thinks the referee should have counted faster. Drop kick lands Vito. Vito has taken a lot of offense. Big neck breaker by Gregory Helms. It's another Shining Wizard. Go for the cover now. You'd assume that this is going to be it. And it seems to be the case. Gregory Helms with the 3 count over Vito here tonight on Velocity.
That was a hard-fought battle, but in the end, only one superstar could pick up the win.
Here's your winner, Gregory Helms.
Can't argue with that.
Big victory for Gregory Helms there. Simulate this one. Psicosis wins. Interesting. Next up, Rey Mysterio taking on Carlito. Carlito has been making his name for the last 2 weeks here on Smackdown after being drafted from Raw. Scored a good singles victory against Gregory Helms in his first week. Lost his second match, but had a good showing. Now tonight he's facing the legendary Rey Mysterio in singles action. And this is going to be favorable for Carlito's momentum. Or is Rey Mysterio finally going to get rid of his losing streak?
You gotta be kidding me, Cole. I mean, yeah, Rey Mysterio.
Reversal to Rey.
How is a guy his size? Here it is, Taz.
Rey accidentally striking down the referee. Very, very unfortunate.
Anything and everything, Cole. No referees, no rules. Great reversal. These superstars have been going.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum down.
Carlito with a good amount of reversals. That and the weight advantage could prove
Watch high-risk maneuver in the works
quite
from
an
that
issue
top
for Rey
rope.
Mysterio in this matchup. Nice high-flying offense for Rey Mysterio.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. This superstar is all fired up.
Big drop
And
kick
so is
off
this
the
capacity
rebounds.
crowd.
Yeah, well,
After that
tell you
Irish
what,
whip.
one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto. Man, I'm telling you, for my in-ring...
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
Mysterio with repeated kicks towards Carlito in the corner. Followed up by a knee strike.
That's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said
Short
that.
clothesline
I'm just saying
by
that in a great
Carlito.
match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
Reversal by Carlito.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd.
Very well executed hurricane over Mysterio going for the cover now.
You know, instead of showing
At
off
2
the
count,
line.
Carlito able to kick
Oh,
out.
man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
Man, this Rey Mysterio has got tons of flash, no doubt about it. An amazing athlete, Cole.
Beautiful moonsault by Rey Mysterio. Followed up by a second moonsault. And Carlito will get another reversal. It's quite a critical moment for Rey Mysterio in this match.
Mysterio's developed a very unique style. That makes
Every time Rey's building momentum and he seems to be able to bring out some sweet offense, Carlito with the reversal. But now finally Carlito trapped in the ropes for the 619. Hits it. Springboard off the top rope into the Hurricanrana for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Rey Mysterio finally a victory after a big losing streak. Rey Mysterio is back in the winning columns. Unfortunate for Carlito, however, very, very good for Rey Mysterio.
Well, that's a free count. That's all she wrote.
That certainly was a decisive victory. That
Here's your winner,
for ambiguity.
Rey Mysterio.
We still have 2 more championship matches for this night, as a lot of people has been begging for title matches. First we're going to have Nitro versus Kane. This is going to be a simulator one. Nitro defeating the tag team champion. Triple H taking on Big Show. Just going to simulate that one as well. Triple H wins. Michaels versus Orton. Michaels wins, and now up to our title matches. Bobby Lashley taking on Booker T, United States title on the line. Booker T has been demanding a title shot, not asking, not begging, demanding a title shot, and he's gonna get one. He's gonna get one at the most dominant champion that the WWE has at this point. Bobby Lashley, 11 wins in a row, has beaten triple threat matches to retain, has defeated the Undertaker, has defeated Booker before, and recently defeated Triple H and Shawn Michaels with very dominant victories. It's going to be a tough task for Booker to win, and Lashley already starting off extremely strong.
This has all the makings of a nice long feud.
I don't know how
That's pranked by Lashley.
but there are certainly some issues between these superstars. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
He's showing absolutely
Lashley now
no
just
respect
showboating.
for his opponent.
Yeah, and his opponent's not doing nothing about it. What's that tell you? You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show
Clothesline
some
by Lashley.
sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up when you
Booker now with the surfboard stretch, but Lashley quickly able to make sure
dig deep and find a way to break
Booker
it.
loses his grip and is forced to release.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans,
Knee drop for Lashley. Booker fighting back.
Taz, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match. You saw that one coming. This superstar is all fired up. And so is this
mistake that wouldn't.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
But we get another reversal into a power slam. Very beautiful. However, Booker seems very phased after the many punches he took to the head. Shoulder tackle by Lashley.
If Booker wants to win this game, he better get focused on his opponent and get his mind on the fans.
You might as well tell Booker to stop breathing, Taz. He was born to entertain a crowd, and I don't think we've ever
Lashley
seen
now with a single leg.
You know what? The fans like to see you win matches.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Keeping the submission locked in.
That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Booker with a reversal.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey,
Not the Dominator, but Lashley going for the spear now.
He's supposed to be throwing this bad boy right down the middle.
Lands Booker down, going for the cover. Booker has taken a lot of offense in this matchup, and he's not surviving that spear. Very strong spear by Bobby Lashley. Booker T tried his absolute best to fight back, but to no avail. Lashley now with 12 consecutive victories. Still your United States champion, and it doesn't seem like it's going to end anytime soon.
Here's your winner, Bobby Lashley.
I tell him not to get a little cocky.
Now the Undertaker pleaded for a title match as well, and he's getting one against Batista. Now he probably expected to face Orton, the former World Heavyweight Champion, but Batista was able to regain the title last week in a steel cage match. Is Undertaker gonna cut this title reign short? Or is Batista already gonna add a successful defense in this very young title reign? Batista starting off with a spear, always explosive. Batista,
That move perfectly.
it's the Bulldog as well. Batista now punching away at the Deadman, and if you are not a very quick
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you.
and
This has all
versatile
the makings of a
wrestler
nice, long
such as Rey Mysterio or Nitro, if you face the Undertaker, you want to show your strength and you want to explode with all its strength early on.
Jeez, Cole, watch your
Taker.
language, will ya? It's a family
Taker
show.
is one of those people that can go the distance, very long time. So if you want to beat Taker up, you need to make sure you bring every single bit of power in the early minutes, and that's what Batista's doing right here. Big shoulder breaker by Batista, now punching away once more at the head of the Deadman.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually
Take
stepped
with the
between
reversal.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future. Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one. And look at the fans, Cole.
Batista setting up for the Batista bomb.
My God! What a Batista bomb!
Could be a decisive moment in this match.
He's got it.
However, Taker landing underneath the bottom rope.
The thing you got to remember about the Undertaker, 80% of his style
Taker
is
with
on
another
the-
reversal.
is about getting
Now
inside the
punching
hand
away at the head of
before.
Batista.
You can keep your cool.
Taker is a tremendous striker. So once he starts throwing fists, it could be very dangerous. Doesn't matter who you are.
Surely you can't forget about that.
Come on, quit showing off.
Huge spinebuster by Batista.
This
As Batista setting up for a second Batista bomb
There it comes.
after that spinebuster. And Batista with a knockout victory. Same way he won the title last week. Batista retains.
Man, he just knocked his opponent out cold right there. I love it.
It
Here's your winner,
Now, who the dominant superstar
Batista.
I'll tell you what, I hope these guys have a rematch so we can prove it again.
As for the news, let's see what we got. We gained another 60,000 fans, that's good. Alright, Trish Stratus, new women's champion over on Raw. You see that WWE.com is very heavily pushing Raw at the moment in the headlines. Cena, still champion. Rey Mysterio has a new contract. Great match, enjoyed by all. Was Batista winning his match. 3.5 star are revealed. Lashley, sleeper match for Lashley, really. He's been tremendous so far. Alright, news quite positive towards Smackdown. Low on cash. Well, this is okay. Just advice on being low on cash. There's always one person who is content and not happy. Alright, Batista now at 97, Lashley at 90. This is going really well. It's going really well. Rivalries are doing good. We do have a fine set of champions. That's for sure. Alright, results. Let's look at Raw first. No matches in the heat. Benjamin defeated Boogeyman. Good for you, Benjamin. I like Benjamin. Tori Wilson defeated Mickie James and Matt Hardy in a triple threat. Trish Stratus defeated Lita for the women's title. Action Molina defeated Ric Flair Hardcore Holly. Good for you, Action Molina. Kurt Angle, Van Damme, and Finlay defeated Foley, Gaby, and Paul Burchill. Alright. And John Cena won the Intercontinental Champion, or defended it against Ken Kennedy, because reasons. Fairly certain he's still WWE Champion. Or did Angle win it back already? I don't know. Alright, 1.5 for Kid Cash vs Super Crazy, that's cool. 2 for Helms vs Vito, and 2 for the Triple Threat. 2.5 stars for Ray vs Carlito. Alright, this is all doing well. This one got 3.5, this one only got 3. Probably should have seen it coming. Oh well. Fan support, you see, we had the little pay-per-view dip for Smackdown, but we're slowly climbing back up. That's a good thing. I have no idea what I was doing in my hand there. Kind of regret it now. Power 25, Lashley still on 1, Batista still on 2. Triple H and Michaels back in the top 5. Orton climbing back up. Ray climbing back up. Nitro is doing really, really well. I want to have a look. 93, 91, 88, 90, 75, 78. Alright. It's quite well balanced. Kane and Big Show dropping a spot. Chavo remains. Alright. Ray is back in the top 5. Taker is out of the top 5. I mean, this really was the one shot that Taker had to become a World Heavyweight Champion. At this point. Nitro stays on 7. Booker stays on 8. Not a lot of movement. Psicosis moving up to 12. Yeah, it was in the tag team last week. They just fluctuate whenever Crazy wins or not. Mercury dropped from 12 to 15. Okay. We're doing well financially. Let's just Booker, another 3 months. Big Show, 5 weeks. And one thing I can definitely tell you we're doing is one advertisement promo for next week. However, that is the last show we had for this week's stream. Next week we're only going to do 2, as you can imagine, because we want to be very well set up for the Great American Bash, which is going to be the week after. So, next week, what are you tuning in for? Well, the final setup for the pay-per-view, that's all. Just our go-home stream. So, definitely something you can miss out on. Absolutely. Not important at all. Obviously, that was sarcastic. I love it whenever people tune in, whether that's live or on demand, when it's uploaded to YouTube. So, thank you for watching, whether it is live or on demand. If you liked what you've seen so far, which I think you do, because otherwise you probably wouldn't have lasted the 1 hour 40 minutes, make sure you show your appreciation with a like. It really helps out the video and the channel and my overall state of mind, because it's always fun seeing people like your content. It's just simple like that. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos and live streams, and hit the bell so you get notified whenever we do go live or upload a new video. And of course, one very important thing, share your thoughts in the comments. Always welcome. I try to respond to everything. It's not very crowded, so I'll likely respond. So, again, thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm gonna work on fixing my microphone issues. Thank you. Goodbye.